Today we're returning to one of my favorite zombie maps of all time. We are revisiting Ancient Evil, obtaining and upgrading every single wonder weapon, and hitting round 50. Believe me, you're in for a treat. Now, something that makes Ancient Evil a little bit unique is the fact that all of the zombies on round 1 start in this very room, which is a continuation of the intro cutscene, which I did skip through, but man, it's one of the better ones. We've got the Oracle here, a great statue, and I'm gonna get set up here, but I am baffled that I have gone back over the years to Black Ops 3 with Zetsubo multiple times, Gorod Krovi, Shadows of Evil, Der Eisendrache multiple times. Even in Black Ops 4, I've done 9, I've done Dead of the Night, but I have never played Ancient Evil, at least recently, which is crazy because this was the top of my charts, or the top of my tier list of my favorite zombie maps of all time. I don't know if that would be the case today for a couple reasons, but it is easily among the best here in Black Ops 4, and it's definitely still, oh, we have a double points, end around double points here in Black Ops 6. You followed us here, oh well, we'll get it. And then we'll move forward here, and inside this beautiful amphitheater, you can see here is one Sentinel artifact. There's actually 4 different Sentinel or many different Sentinel artifacts. I think this one is Zeus's, Odin's, I don't know, but we've got our troublemaker here, the enemy of this map. I believe that is Perseus, and we have these special skeletons. Now, these skeletons, if we shoot them, they actually won't die. They will just collapse into a pile of dust and ashes, and then they will respawn somewhere else and come back at you. And as our character just said, we need to headshot it in order to make it go away forever. We've got some epic music going on in the background, and zombies are bursting out of all of these crystals. From a gameplay perspective, this is just a simple lockdown. It's nothing too crazy, but something about these old maps that they consistently get right is the spectacle of everything. Because yes, on paper, this is just a lockdown, like we said, but the way they frame it, and then this, yeah, the way they frame it is just so cool. This could have been just a blank screen, like a white kaboom effect, but no, they added on Pegasus because they wanted to give you a hint to not only how to open up Pack-a-Punch, but the Pegasus strike that we're gonna get later. And the chants in the background, oh, the layers this map has.
Somebody up there likes us.
And we could see Pegasus flying around. This is so cool. Oftentimes, we will describe modern zombies in lacking in depth, and I know I, for one, get frustrated sometimes by what exactly that means, but just that simple sequence alone, in my opinion, is so much cooler than a lot of things that we have in modern zombies. Granted, I'm a little biased. I love Black Ops 4, but even still, there's a lot to love about this map. Like, we just got a character quote about that statue there, and as we progress through the map, we're going to get character quotes left and right. And this is the one of these traps. Again, character quote, man, they just keep on talking. We do have some perks. You can see we got Zombshell on, which I know a lot of you guys are probably just rolling your eyes. But as we progress through the map and open up these doors, we're looking for a couple of things, and I probably should have done a better job looking. Over here, we're looking for a blank hand, kind of like a regular default sword from Citadel de More, but it's going to be buried underground and glowing purple-ish, I guess. Oh, let's get away from that nuke. We are also looking for these part pieces because that is how we're going to get to Pack-a-Punch, which I know buildables for Pack-a-Punch is not always great, but we'll open up this door. Interesting bush there. Interesting. We've got our golden bridle, but we will wait to pick that up. Oh, I think, yeah. Okay, so here is one dormant hand, and I am going to spin the box really quick because I do want to fight, or I want to pick up that golden bridle, but I don't want to do that with just this base weapon. Oh my goodness, this is the Peacekeeper. Let's go. The Peacekeeper is a really good gun if I'm remembering correctly, and I need to obviously get it gold. But here we have one of the boss zombies of this map. This is the, oh, I forget what you call them. Giganese. That's what it is. The Giganese. It's got spears it could throw at you, ow, just like it did there, and it's got a shield it can bash you with, and if you don't get behind cover, it'll stun you. The weak spot is on its side right there, as well as its head. Oh, there you go, it just stunned us, which is really bad in the high round, so very, very dangerous. That spear, it's It's also pretty dangerous. Weak spot is also on its head. And there we've taken it down. One of the more beefy guys, but now we have a shield piece. And with the golden bridle, you can see in the top right, we can go to Pack-a-Punch, but in the bottom right, you can see I have all of the shield pieces. The first one we got before we opened up power, the spear is the one I showed you about, and then we just got the shield. Now the shield obviously is a shield and it works very much like Turtle Shell from Black Ops 6. Oh, we can't turn around like we can in Black Ops 3. We can grab Apollo's Will, and if we switch to it, we get one of my favorite animations. I love that little like flare of just tapping on the shield, and we get this spear, which it's not exactly great. It's not super powerful, but I mean, it explodes, which is pretty nifty. But I want to clear this debris down to here, and this is where we will go to Pack-a-Punch because we have the golden bridle for Pegasus, but I don't want to do that quite yet. I want to do something else. We picked up a dormant hand, and there's another one right there. But what this dormant hand is going to allow us to do is begin these initiations, these little trials, and these are mini lockdowns. You can see we cannot leave out of here, and we are tasked with killing these zombies. You don't really need to kill them, you just need to survive. And believe it or not, this can get very difficult. We are on round 5 right now, but the zombies can get fast. Oh good, we got it. The zombies can get fast and the damage you have is not too super great, but now we can grab this fallen hand of Gaia. And this is one of the base versions of the wonder weapon. This is one of the cooler wonder weapons in my opinion, because it's all based on earth. You can see those are rocks coming out and killing all the zombies. You can melee them too. It's a pretty decent melee, but to upgrade this hand, we can come over here and shoot these 3 interesting glowing pods, and that will spawn a seedling, and we can grab that seedling, oh boy, and then we can make our way back down and place the seedling back here. And we need to do that 3 more times. Luckily, it's really easy. The next seedling is back up where we were. This is a pretty small map-ish. It's like 2 small maps put into one. We're gonna do one there, one there, one there. Beautiful. Pick up the seedling, please. We cannot sprint while we have this. It's like an ether canister almost. And again, in my mind, I like to think that I'm very logical and I don't really care that much about the story of a game or the like flowery language that they try to paint all things by, but something that I can't really quantify and something that I think is missing from modern zombies are little things like this. We are shooting this hand into this plant and grabbing these seedlings. Oh, and there's that blue aura around our screen, or the little hue. We'll talk about that later. But how would you think to carry this seedling? Like what designer, like would a designer come up with this step? This is like a blend of gameplay mechanics, like transferring one thing from one part of the map to the other after using the wonder weapon, and storyline and narrative and discovery. And a word that I like to use is spectacle. And even though this isn't like super spectacular, it creates an emotion that a more tame way of doing the same thing wouldn't. I don't know if I can explain that right, but that unlocks this portal that we can use to prove ourselves to Gaia, and this is how we're going to upgrade our hands. You can see now we have the redeemed hand of Gaia. We can now hold and charge these, or this hand, and you can see the leaves all going crazy. But what this is going to do, this is going to create spikes emitting from the ground. And the really interesting part is that these things follow where you look. So you can curve this. So we can go curve it that way and it will follow your cursor. Isn't that just sick? You can spin around and try to like create a wall. Look at that. Dude, I love this hand. It's probably not the best. I know it's not the best, but in terms of creativity, I guess it's phenomenal. It's so good. And maybe creativity is the word that I'm looking for these sorts of things. Oh, and you can still like shoot them normally too. Like it's creative that we brought flowers and it pays homage to Gaia and her like Greek god storyline or whatever, you know? And after a while, this trial will end and we'll head back to the main map. And now we have the redeemed hand of Gaia, but we will deposit that one and come over here, break this open and pick up another dormant hand. And before we do this one, I do want to show you Pack-a-Punch. We can get more hands later, but I figured I'd show you one to kind of show you the format, but this is the Pack-a-Punch area. We're mounting Pegasus, and then we're flying through the secret underground city riddled by prima materia and a sentinel artifact activation. And of course, it's a video game, so if there's a waterfall, that must mean that something is behind it. And what do you know, this underground secret area is behind it. And just look at the giant snake, the giant dead god right there, another giant snake, lots of giant snakes, honestly. And of course, the return of our friend Perseus. And Perseus throws us off Pegasus, and we can see in a much clearer view just how gorgeous this place is, dude. Okay, now I'm also gonna look for another part piece, because this next part piece is really, really good. I believe, yep, it's right here. Now we've got two ways to go. We can go through the giant snake. We have Odin next to his ravens right here. Oh, it's so cool. But first, I'm gonna go this direction because I want to look for the anvil, and then I'll swing back. We are only on round 6, lots of stuff to do. Give me, no, I don't want that. I wanted another double points. But we can go back this way and look for the final part piece, which should be like a glowing hammer, and I think it's gonna be down here. Yes, indeed it is. Now, for as cool as this is, I know a lot of people saw the Chaos storyline, and really a lot of people thought during Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, what is this? Is this zombies anymore? This is ridiculous. You know, this isn't what I play zombies for. They wanted a more kind of sci-fi feeling other than this mystical one. But this is another workbench. I know it doesn't look like it, but now we have the Pegasus Strike. And you'll see what that does momentarily. Because right now what we need to do, oh look, there's some of Odin's ravens stuck in that cage. And it's guarded by those Spartoi, those skeletons. Ooh, and a max ammo. I'll gladly take that. Oh boy, I don't have any ammo. Okay, that was close. But you see, it's outlined in that yellow magma type of texture, which usually hints that you need to use your specialist ability, which we absolutely do, but I'm going to open up that first because we have another cage here, but we need to shoot down the chains for it first, and then we can use our specialist, which has this ranged attack, and then we can slide on through. Hopefully we can make it to this before our specialist is up. We're so close, we're so close. Come on, shoot it, there you go. No! Oh my goodness, it wouldn't let me shoot. I was sprinting. Oh well, now we've got to take care of this Giganese. Oh, that's okay. I think we'll be all right if we just run around. You can see we do have some armor. I will explain how we have armor in a little bit, at least I hope, if I remember. But we got to take out this Giganese first. Come on, Giganese. He's such a bullet sponge, and he didn't drop anything for us. What a cheap person. Okay, let's go ahead and kill the zombie and move to the next round. You could see one of Odin's ravens we've already freed. We need to do the other one once we get our specialist back. And you know what? We do have a dormant hand, so I'm gonna plop down this Pegasus Strike and begin this activation. And this works like a monkey bomb because there's a Pegasus right up here. Look at that. And the way that equipment works, oh, of course, you're teasing me. The way equipment works in Black Ops 4 is that it's on a recharge timer. So this is just going to take a certain amount of time for it to recharge. The specialist works exactly like it works in like field upgrades do. So those are just kill based. But there we go. Now we have the Hand of Odin. Let's get that double points back. Very good. We could do that. Get our specialist back up. And now this is going to be a little risky with such low ammo, but we're going to do it anyway. We're going to release that. We'll do that. That'll cost us some points, but I think we'll be okay because we also have the Hand of Oranos, or Oranos, or Oranos, however you decide to say it. But now that we've released that raven, you can see two of them are destroying this huge prima materia crystal. Again, this could have been a very simple use your specialist over here, use your specialist over there, and then boom, here comes the pack-a-punch. But instead, it's this stylistic, creative, narrative combination of game mechanics, storyline, and spectacle to finally get the pack-a-punch. And of course, we have to put it in the machine, run around a little bit until it comes back out, and now we have the Writ of Shamash. I'm terrible with names. But we do also have this Hand of Oranos, and what we need to do to upgrade it is shoot some zombies into these giant feathers, which will release a small feather, and we can shoot that back into this chamber, whatever. And boom, there's one, and you can see that arrow sort of fell down, and we'll need to bring our zombies over here back into these caves covered in prima materia and these little spears and arrows. Oh, it's so cool. It's not quite Terminus, of course, but it really is something. And then I think this might be the angle for that. Oh, I guess that's not the angle for that. Maybe it's this one. Maybe we need to bring him up here. Yes, hello? Can you? Yeah, there we go. Okay, now we can get out of here. There's a feather. We can shoot it once. We've got that guy. Let's shoot it again. I think we got it. I think it only takes 2. And then this arrow should fall down, right? Yes, indeed. Beautiful. And then the last arrow we need to nudge with the zombie is right here. And I think we only got 1 shot, so let's do that. No way. Oh, we missed it. Dang it. So it's going to be a little bit difficult right off the bat. Okay, we got 1. We only got 14 ammo, so we'll need to be very careful. There's 1 hit. Let's go for another hit. That's 2 hits. Beautiful. I think that should be it. It'll settle down right into there. That arrow will fall down. Dude, this is so cool. And then we can do another one of these really fun trials where we prove ourselves to the god. How do you not love this map? Like, do you guys not love this map already? Are you not sold? Well, if you're not sold, then the charged attack for this hand is basically a non-stop constant thunder gun. And it's pretty hard not to like this. And you can see on the hand, it's got like constellations. Super cool. I love this map. It's so fun. If you didn't notice with the previous one, these little prove yourself things are still in the same map. They are just in a different spot. You can see the giant snake and her right there. We're just above where we just were. It's so cool. This map, like the atmosphere and the style off the charts. So we were literally just up there. Oh, dude, it's so good. It's so good. I'm going to put it back because we've got 2 more hands to look at. Now, our shield broke, unfortunately. It's a very, very weak shield. Ooh, max ammo. Thank you very much. I need to look for more dormant hands. We could go all the way back to spawn and she'll give us a hint, but I'm trying to remember where they're at. It is very possible that there are no more locations down here, but it's far more likely that I just don't remember them. I usually just get 1 or 2 hands and that's it, but we'll go back up and look for more. I think I want to go back up anyway. Now, you could go back up. There's a portal back behind the Pack-a-Punch. There's also a portal right here. We can travel for 500 points back to the marketplace. I want to go here because I wanted another shield. Oh, here's another hand, I think. Yep, there we go. And while we're up here, I guess we can go to the hand that we walked right past as soon as we started the game. And that hand would be Chimera. This hand, this altar right here, we can place down the hand. And again, I know it's just round 9, but these zombies have a little bit more health than modern zombies do, and we're only a 4 hit down, so that's also very dangerous. We've got the hand of Chimera. Did I play? I feel like I went down recently this. Maybe it was last year or something. I don't know. But now what we need to do is we need to rotate certain plates because the hand of Chimera will shoot these light crystals or these light orbs, really cool. And these little plates, these mirrors right there, we can rotate and then shoot those. Let me get to the end of the round. This is what's crazy about older zombies is that you really need to get to the end of the round before you do anything. Luckily, we've got the Peacekeeper, which is really good. All right, I think these are the last 3 zombies. We should be okay. But now let's see if we can't shoot you, maybe. Let's rotate it again. Shoot it again. Is that gonna work? Nope. Shoot it one more time. There we go. That bounced off into nowhere. So I think we need to do it again. Pretty please. Pretty please. Will that work? Will that work? Hello? Maybe? Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we can melee this. Oh, I definitely went the wrong way. I definitely am not making this. So we meleeed the light, but it's fading quickly. Usually I do this with stamina, but I don't think I'm gonna make it. Nope. Oh, bummer. These stinking zombies. We may very well need stamina. Man, these guys hit me twice. Okay, we're gonna go this way. It's gonna bounce off of there. I'm gonna get in front of these zombies and then steal it. And then hopefully that didn't count as time. We can slide on through. You could definitely do this without stamina because that would be criminal if you couldn't, but we can go around here and hello. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We have a secret sauce, which is basically the Wonder Fizz machine. It's gonna give give me a random perk every time. We're gonna see if we can't get stamina up, okay? Pretty please. There's Blaze Phase. That's not a bad idea. We could go really fast with that. Ooh, Winter's Wail. That's a good one. That's Frost Blast Light and PhD Slider. Bummer. Okay, well, we've got a fairly useless perk. We've got another one of these towers here. I forget exactly where. I think we need to do this one twice, maybe? Crying out loud, we're gonna run out of ammo before I figure this out. Okay, good. It's there. Oh, this is bad. I want to keep that door shut, so we'll need to run this way. Dude, I really need stamina up. Or maybe I need to stop sliding. Maybe that's what it's gonna take. Come on. Boom. Oh, we got one. Nice. Come on. Come on. We got it. We got it. Yeah, maybe sliding was the issue. Maybe I shouldn't have been sliding too much. Black Ops 6 in me. There we go. Oh, what? Dude, I've never failed it this many times. This is embarrassing. Yeah, I want to keep those doors shut for what we're doing today. I'm making this look a lot harder than it actually is. Come on. All right, well, I'm tilted. I'm going to do this other one because we have 12 shots left and I'm not confident that we're going to be able to do that one. So I'm going to show you this. Can you, how do these even work? Also, not having decoys is the single most infuriating thing about old zombies. This guy, I remember even when I got into zombies, it was the most frustrating thing ever. Zombies always breaking your... Look, we just bought a new shield this round and it's already almost broken. It's the single worst thing about classic zombies. But here you go. There's a second one. I can't tell you how many things about classic zombies would be so much better if you just had a decoy to avoid the zombies for like 2 seconds. Now, this is not that difficult. I'm just having trouble sprinting fast. I don't know how that's my fault, but there's the what? I got it. I got it. I am, dude, that. Okay. This is the best map ever. I seriously don't remember that being that hard. I've never failed that more than once, ever in my entire being. Here's the sick animation now. It's the Hammer of Dawn from Gears of War. It's so cool. Was it worth all that we went through? Actually, yeah, probably. This one's pretty good because it also follows your cursor exactly where you aim. It's exactly where it's gonna go. And again, we are still in the map. You can see this is where we initially went to Pack-a-Punch, right? Just right there. It's so cool. And then that should be done. Yep, there's the whole map right there and we are done. I'm never using this again. I'm done with it. I'm done with it. And now we're just looking for one final dormant hand for the final wonder weapon. And look at that. It's right up here. So yeah, all 4 of them were up top. That's really weird. But as you can see, Pegasus is no longer here, so we've got to use the portal to travel now. And this final hand is going to be that of Charon. This is a difficult lockdown. Oh, of course, I wanted that insta kill. That would have been super great. This is a sneakily difficult lockdown because you've got a zombie spawn right here, so always make sure you're turning around when you're doing that. And we did it. First try. Nice. And of course we've got the fallen hand now. This one is really cool. It's probably my favorite, even if it wasn't the best one, but it is one of my favorites because you can shoot these guys and they're gonna be pulled into the underworld just like so. And if we kill enough zombies in this pool, this river of sorrow, I believe after a while, yes, we can drink from the river of sorrow. And that is going to be important because now we are going to be looking for, oh, I think I just want to kill a couple of these. Not everybody though. Okay. Getting to the last zombies, that's good. We will drink from the river of sorrow and we're looking for these coins.
I knew I should have packed.
Oh, and that was one of those coins. So each of these things, there you go. So it's gonna either ping or it's gonna have that like smoky effect. And there's a lot of different locations that these are gonna be, but I believe we're looking for 3 of these real coins and you can see them through walls. There's a fake one, sort of like Death Perception. And I've done this one quite a bit, so I very much know most of these locations, although it's been a while. So oh, there's another one. And, well, nope, not that one. I think there's some on this bridge sometimes. There's one in this corner. Not that one. Sometimes there's one right near this hand. It's kind of weird. There's one here. Not that one. Is it this one? Nope. Might need to go around again and open our eyes even better, but I know there's one there, maybe another one. Yeah, there's a couple more. Oh, there's the third one. Sweet. And that one's going to be nothing. And then we could place these 3 coins there. It'll open up the portal. And this is the wonder weapon we are going to use for the rest of the game. First of all, the blood coursing through your fingers. Sick. We're gonna charge it, and that blood is gonna pool to the hand, and we could shoot the ground, and zombies are gonna be attracted to it. I believe they're gonna be attracted to it. Actually, no, they're not. But if they step foot in this pool of blood, they will be pulled into the underground. Again, this is one of those wonder weapons that, yeah, it's an instant kill or an area of effect. Like, it's no mechanically different than like the Sliquifier or the KT4 or the Alistair's Annihilator, but creatively, emotionally, it is so different. It creates a different emotion, and I love it so much. It feels different, and the effect tells you a little bit about Charon, right? I wish there were weapon inspects in this game. I think they'd go so hard. Oh yeah, and there's this trap, and the trap is just the snake venom of that giant snake. Like, so creative. I love it. Now, something you might not know about Black Ops 4 is that you have 4 different levels of pack punch. You can see it right now. It says press F to repack weapon and boost damage. This was a mechanic that we didn't know about for a couple of days until Jason Blundell himself said, yeah, that's how it works. So just like Black Ops 3, you'll get an ammo mod. We've got Kilowatt here, which is the original Deadwire. Well, actually, Deadwire is the original Deadwire, but I prefer the name Kilowatt. The ammo mods in this game are unfortunate. They don't really do much. But when you pair them up with the right catalyst, they will explode the entire horde. I did it just there with that blue catalyst because that catalyst, the blue catalyst is weak to Deadwire. But other than that, they are pretty useless. I mean, they're technically useful, but they don't feel all that great. But I think after this, we'll repack it again. And then for the 4th time, or 5th time, I guess, that should be the last one. And now it's just repack it punching for a much cheaper price. And you may have seen me complete a challenge. I've got some contracts. We're not playing classified, but we need to get 10 more kills with our shield. So that is exactly what we're going to do. I want to show you. Oh yeah, so you can see how the shield is also more decrepit. Oh no, never mind. I'm not going to show you that just yet. We are going to come over here and place down our Pegasus Strike because we've got ourselves, the Blight Father. The Blight Father is a huge enemy. Very difficult. You want to respect it. Pegasus Strike works as a monkey bomb. It's wonderful. Love it. We're gonna get a nuke, hopefully end the round. Yeah, you've got to take those Giganese and the Blight Fathers very seriously. And you see the Blight Father closed off the pack punch. We're gonna clean off the vomit for 500 points, and that is the end of the round. Let's go ahead. I want to get Kilowatt on this. Firebomb's okay too. I'll stick with Firebomb because I do want to get out of here. But we need to buy the perk that's down here, which is Blood Wolf Bite. Oh, I don't have enough points for Blood Wolf Bite. That's okay. Let's pull out our spear and get some kills. You can see it does kill a couple zombies at a time. It's not super great, but we could do that. There you go. Actually, I'm pretty nervous about it, so we're gonna do that. We'll buy some Blood Wolf Bite. Okay. Oh boy, there we go. Now Blood Wolf Bite. Okay, good. That's our shield kills. Let's go up here. Oh, it's just so much more intense than modern zombies is. But we'll come up here. We will repair our shield. No, we won't. We don't have enough points to repair our shield. That's great. But Blood Wolf Bite works just like the friendly Hellhound in Modern Warfare Zombies. And this blue thing, like we discussed earlier, is the Oracle helping us out. Oh, there you go. Blood Wolf Bite activation. We've got Luna. We've got a friendly Hellhound. Let's go. And it is in my Odin slot. You can see it's the rightmost slot of my perk slots. The reason that is because when you get all of your perks, you will unlock a secret augment of that Odin perk. And that works just like the augments in Black Ops 6. So we will now buy, oh, of course, we're like 40 points short. Luna's almost gone. Oh, she's gone. All right, so now we've got that. Let's buy ourselves some Zomshell. Now, Zomshell is exactly what you see here. It leaves a little thing after you headshot zombies that will slow them down exactly like the cryo freeze augment in Black Ops 6. Are you kidding me? We just got cornered. And that's kind of why everybody hated Black Ops 4 back in the day, because I got cornered, yet I was saved because of the specialist ability. Now, I'll defend that by saying I don't always have the specialist ability, but I will agree it is a pretty darn good get out jail free card. Now, you don't need to upgrade all of these hands for the strategy. I just kind of want to show them to you because, well, if you manage to click on a video about Ancient Evil and Black Ops 4 zombies, then I might as well show you the best of the best, right? Even if we're staying with this hand. But now I'm going to buy Quick Revive, which will show you an outline now over Blood Wolf Bite. Now when we activate Blood Wolf Bite, it's going to have a secret ability, and that secret ability is going to be dropping points, ammo, and specialist charge. Between you and me, that's good enough as it is. Except it gets even better when you realize that this hand only has 40 ammo, and you use 3 of them every time you activate the charged ability. So anytime we activate Blood Wolf Bite, we are going to be getting ammo back for our hand, and that's something that you'll see in a lot more detail later on. The first thing I want to show you is I want to cycle through our perks a little bit more. Never mind, we just got exactly the perk I was looking for, Stone Cold Stronghold. This is the perk that I would love to have back in Black Ops 6. I think this perk with augments could be sick. Oh, there's the Oracle. That's the one that we're helping out during this Easter egg. I mean, I'm not helping her out right now, but storyline wise, she's responsible for the blue glow, and she's helping us out during all of this. Now, you could see this blue ring around us. That is Stone Cold Stronghold, and you'll also notice that we have some armor in the bottom left of our screen. That is because, oh no, we've got the Giganese. Okay, well, I think, can we activate the Pegasus Strike right here? Okay, yes, we can. You need to be like in this corner or something for the Pegasus Strike. Giganese, get out of here, please. Please get out of here, Giganese. I would appreciate it if you weren't here. Good, max ammo. Well, we've got all this stuff. That's great. But yes, if we stand in one location, we'll get this blue ring, and getting kills will increase our armor. You can see in the bottom left, we have armor. If we step out, that blue ring goes away. So this is like the ultimate camping perk. And I think this would work so well in Black Ops 6 because you could sit here and use your regular bullet weapon and gain back armor passively so long as you stayed in this circle. Pair that with like reactive armor and frenzied guard. Like, dude, this perk could be so good in Black Ops 6. Now, I think I'm wasting my ammo here. I don't know exactly how long this lasts, and I'm talking and yapping, so I can't count. So let me count. Okay, so it seems to last about, oh, it's still going. Okay, about like 15 or so seconds. That's pretty good. Oh, here's a little mini max ammo. So watch my ammo right now. We're gonna go ahead and drop it there. We will pick that up, and it's max ammo. Dude, I'm telling you, Luna is the best. I don't know if it would work really well in Black Ops 6, but dang it if it isn't really good here. I know specifically the high round community likes to make fun of Black Ops 4 because all it's doing is, oh my goodness, you're just sitting in a corner with the Helion and whatever, but it's those tiny little things that you could do with the perks and the augments and the different abilities of the Odin that just make it so much more fun. But if we were to do this all the time, we would easily run out of ammo even though we have Luna. So what we really need to do is use our specialist weapon. So instead of sitting here camping with this hand of Charon, even though it's awesome, we are gonna use our specialist and just farm up the kills. And the reason we're doing it right here is because apparently, according to high rounders, this is like fastest spawns. I don't know how they test it, but whatever. Now, as I was saying way earlier, I did remember, notice my armor right now. If we step out of that, yes, we lose a little bit, but we keep some of it. That's because I have this this battered dragon scale talisman. Talismans are something that I really love, and I wish they were brought back somehow. They are one game abilities, and this one allows me to keep my armor after my specialist weapon has been deactivated. You get armor when you activate your specialist weapon, and that talisman allows me to keep it. It's really cool. There's a whole bunch of different abilities. You can keep your first, second, third perk, discounted prices, extra equipment. It's really good. All right, now specialist weapon is ready, and we can continue on, even though this round is probably gonna end. And of course, this isn't like the best perk setup for the strategy, at least I don't think, but this is more or less the strategy of this map. Oh, another Giganese, no. Get out of here, Giganese, Peacekeeper, come on. I think you're also supposed to use your specialist for this, but we're only on round 23, so I think we'll be all right. Now, you might be wondering, Donuts, what's that perkaholic looking gobblegum in your HUD there? Well, that is indeed perkaholic, but it works a little bit different in Black Ops 4. When we pop the perkaholic, we only get 6 random perks. So for example, I was really hoping we'd get stamina up, and we didn't. But we do have things like Blaze Phase and Death Perception and Victorious Tortoise. Death Perception, you can see, is very vibrant, outlining zombies in the walls, just like so. Tortoise is really good because it means when you hold out your shield, you're protected from all sides. It's really powerful. Blaze Phase, I'll show you what Blaze Phase does. If we sit here, and charge up, and then we uncrouch. I love Blaze Phase. It's trash. It's a garbage perk, but it's really funny. And this is our last shot of the Hand of Charon, which is concerning. Definitely not using it as efficiently as I should be. But oh, we have Luna, and we've got our specialist back. Hopefully Luna will drop us a max ammo. Beautiful. That was really lucky. And an insta kill. Wonderful. I don't think this is a safe way to use insta kills, but I'm gonna have some fun. I think I just need kills with this Peacekeeper too for it to be gold. Another max ammo. Easy does at round 26. Halfway there, halfway to 50. I don't think it shows your time until after the game though, unfortunately. But you'll notice, unlike the field upgrades, there are multiple levels of these specialists, and you can see right now mine is at level 2. With each level you get more and more effects, and the third level of the ones that I'm using right now is really good. And I think instead of using the hand, I'm gonna wait for my Pegasus to come back, and we will do that to help us go through the rounds. Even though I don't think that's a great idea, we just got a max, which is awesome. And since we've got our specialist, we'll wait till all the zombies have spawned in and we'll use that, and then we'll turn around and hopefully that charge shot works. Okay, that was very dangerous. I might need to look up how this strategy works, because man, that's a lot of zombies. As we get into the higher rounds, it should be easier to charge up our specialist because the zombies will be spawning in faster, dying faster, and we'll be getting our charge faster. But now we do have the third ability of our specialist, which I also think will help out quite a bit, because when we activate it, now what we can do is throw this one and it works like a monkey bomb. And now even when we switch out of it, that monkey bomb effect will give us time to charge this up and be safe for this little bit of it. Okay, so good, so good. And believe it or not, I believe this is the intended meta for high round. Oh my goodness, hello, there's another. Oh, can we pop that down? Thank you very much. Okay, I think this is the intended meta for high rounds of Black Ops 4. Use your specialist to get kills, use your wonder weapons to get your charge back on your specialist, and repeat. Round 30. Now I am well over an hour into this recording, but you can easily get to round 30 much faster, especially if you're only getting one of these wonder weapons. There's a max ammo from Luna. Oh dude. And then there's a specialist. That's great. That's so great, because now what we could do, just like the full powers with the field upgrades, was we can just extend our time with the specialist. Now I know Black Ops 4 gets a lot of hate for starting this like camping strategy trend for high rounds, but I really think this started all the way back in Black Ops 2 with the Ice Staff in Origins, and then continued on into Black Ops 3 with the Apothecary Servant and the Storm Bow, and then the Apothecary Servant again. And while it's not necessarily a strategy that I'm too fond of, like I very much would prefer training to this, the problem is that this will always be way more efficient than training. If we were training these zombies, we would need to give them time to come into the map and then join our train, whereas with camping, all we're doing right now is just killing them as soon as they spawn in, which is so much faster than having them join your train. End of round double points, let's go. So really, no matter what they did, unless they just never made a wonder weapon that you could sit in a corner with ever again, this is always how high rounds kind of tend to go towards, because that's just the meta way of playing maps. That's the fastest way of doing it. It's just that Black Ops 4 made that really easy to do on every single map, regardless of the wonder weapon. But Black Ops 4 also introduced the very first health cap in a zombies game. I think. I don't know if there's a health cap in Infinite Warfare or, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Just one zombie left. Or World War II zombies. But at least for Treyarch, this was the very first, max ammo. This is the very first health cap game, which gives a lot more power to your weapons. And I believe the health cap is at round 35. So we're honestly at health cap right now. Black Ops 4 also introduced super sprinters, so we'll need to check those out whenever they come in. And Luna's back with another couple max ammos. Nice. Which means we can probably go a little bit crazy with our ammo now. Yep, let's do that. Lots of max ammos. Nice. I don't want to get that nuke because that could slow down the spawns. I love Luna. Luna's the best. In fact, let's go show you. I want to go show you, first of all, my favorite training spot, but also if round 35 is health cap, which I believe it really is, I want to show you what a gun feels like at health cap in Black Ops 4. We don't have damage numbers or zombie health bars, so it's going to be hard to really like calculate. Oh boy, there's so many zombies. Okay, good. We're fine. We're going to need to explode him because he's the catalyst. But now let's take the singular zombie, and yeah, it's not super great. Well, my aim wasn't super great either. Let's oh man, it's so difficult to tell. You could, again, wish we had a decoy, but you can see we're killing zombies. It just doesn't feel super satisfying, I guess. Definitely very reasonable though. Much better than having infinite health, if you ask me. Oh, let's blaze phase out of here. Here we go. We're gonna crouch down. Check this out, and boop, all the way across the map. So yeah, on top of just training the zombies, you would need to shoot the zombies and kill them with your regular gun, which will take a lot longer. So it's no surprise that the camping strategies always seem to win out. Oh, another Giganese. Oh, the tier 3 ability affects the Giganese too. That's really cool. Now, hopefully this Peacekeeper can deal enough damage. I don't know if it can. Oh, it can. Sweet. So that should mean that that's good for the rest of the game if this really is health cap. Oh no, Luna came at the end of a round. Come on, Luna, no! Oh no, we don't have a max. Uh-oh. I know I have the alchemical antithesis elixir, but that doesn't work with wonder weapons. Goodbye, Luna. Now, luckily, Black Ops 4 seems to have some sort of secret, very forgiving, like max ammo type of luck in its code. So hopefully we'll get a max ammo soon. What did I say? Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh man, I did a video on that. I need to do a better study on that, honestly. Actually, way long ago, it might have been my first ever spreadsheet video. One of my moderators on my Discord said, "Hey, Don, it's like Black Ops 4 gives you max ammo when you're low on ammo." And so I ran one test. Like, oh my goodness, how pathetic is that one test? But I might link that. Hopefully I'll remember to link that. There it is, round 40. 10 more rounds to go. We've been at this 15 minutes, 20 minutes maybe, this strategy. It is not bad in the slightest. And I feel like I'm right in the middle of how effective it is. Were those guys super sprinting? I don't think they were. But let me show you kind of how this works. So I do a charge shot. Ooh, that might not get me my specialist back. Oh, it does. Okay. So then I'll wait till a zombie pushes through this. So I maximize it. Boom, we'll get a little blast. And then what I like to do is I'll like to shoot them, and then I'll pick a direction, send that out, and then kill all the other zombies in that direction, and then hopefully I can shoot out another one right as this ends. I'll get some more kills with this, and then that'll give me enough time to charge up the next shot, so that way I can shoot it down and then kill more zombies to get more specialists. Now the specialist does take more and more charge the more you use it, but I don't know if that's all that important before round 50. And then I shot another charge shot again just there, as you saw. Oh, and then whenever you see one of these guys, that's when you use your Pegasus strike, switch to your regular bullet weapon, or use your specialist. I'm sure if that's faster near in the middle of that, but that works just fine for me. There's another specialist. We're at the end of the round. Beautiful. That's how my rounds have been going. Pretty good. And then I think it's like, I don't know, maybe 5 or 10 minutes. It might be 5 minutes. Luna will then recharge. Oh my goodness. If you're ever in a bad spot, you could do that. Or I do have Victorious Tortoise and I can turn around. But Luna will spawn in every 5 minutes or so and hopefully get me some more max ammos when she can. That would be very lovely if you did, Luna. That would be very, very lovely if you did. Let's go. You did. Sweet. And now we've got our specialist back, full ammo. There's a double points. Beautiful. And there's another max ammo. I love it. The reason the max ammo gives me max ammo on the wonder weapon, usually it just gives you ammo in your reserve, but because the hands don't have a reserve, it just has a magazine of 40 and 0 reserves, or I guess it's all reserve. I don't know how exactly it works, but gives you ammo back because you only have one place to get ammo from. I don't understand it. I just enjoy it. I should also mention, luckily, you might be thinking, well, how do you not always use your Pegasus strike with the Blightfathers and the Giganese? They only show up once every like 5 rounds. They're basically elite enemies like the Amalgams or the Abominations. Getting a little low on ammo here. I've got my specialist and my Pegasus strike, and we're really, really close to get Luna back. So hopefully we can stretch this out until she does come back. And I really hope she doesn't come back at the end of a round because that wouldn't help me. I think this is the end of the round, so we should get this in like 1 or 2 more shots. Oh, we're getting close. We're getting close. Oh, thank goodness for the Giganese. Let's go. These guys usually, well, the Pegasus Strike drops ammo. I mean, like, drops. That's what I meant. The Pegasus Strike, when it kills zombies, it drops. And then please, maybe a max ammo? No? Oh no. That's okay. Luna's back. And hopefully, yep, there's a max. There's a max right there. I'm just gonna grab that real quick. And now that I've got that, we can go back to using our specialist. And there's a specialist drop right there. Nice. Let's do that. Go grab the specialist and another max. Oh wow. Okay. Round 45 was very generous to us. I might need to start using that Pegasus Strike to get drops back to get some max ammos. Beautiful, beautiful, clean round 45. Now I can't tell if there are super sprinters. It kind of looks like there might be, like, I don't know if those guys are super sprinting, but those of you who know Black Ops 4 better than I do, when do super sprinters really start coming in? 2 more rounds to go. We've almost got Luna back. We're again running low on ammo. We do have our Pegasus Strike, but I feel like we should be getting another Giganese in the next round or 2. Giganese or Blightfather, it depends on, I think it depends on where you're at in the map, which one you get more frequently. I'm not entirely sure, but Luna should be up relatively soon. There she is. Okay, well, we're at the end-ish of a round, so that's not great. Oh, and that's of course a max ammo all the way over there. Okay, well, let's try to do this. We might need to pop it in plain sight. We'll do that. Okay, yep, you're going that way. Thank you very much for that real max ammo. There's some more fake max ammo, so we could just kind of spam our way over here, and there's a real specialist. Nice. More max ammos. Man, just like round 45, round 48 was a very productive round. Sweet, and then these will get you a little bit of a charge on your specialist weapon. And if it wasn't obvious, I know we're around 49, but keeping this door shut allows this strategy to be as fast as it is. I don't know if it'll break it or if it'll mean just like zombies will be there and be slower, I guess. I don't know. I just do what I'm told. I was told to close those doors. I'm keeping them closed. But I'm happy. I know I've hit round 50 in this map before, but I think I did it while like training or something. So it feels good to do this strategy. I've always wanted to do this strategy till like round 100. And I tell you, if this or Black Ops 3 had save and quit, oh man, I would have done so many more high rounds. I know this might have looked boring, just like training. The fun isn't like ADHD gameplay, like, oh my goodness, we gotta do this, now do that, now do this, now use that. But like, it's almost like a juggling act where it's like, okay, now we're gonna do this, now we're gonna initiate this ability, now we're gonna wait for that ability to go on cooldown, now we're gonna use this gun to reduce that, you know? So it's like the mechanics all working together that I very much like about this. I know it can look boring and kind of plays boring, honestly, but hey, here it is, round 50 on one of the best zombie maps in, well, of all time. And we are only at like just over an hour and 45 minutes, even after getting all of the different hands. And you know what would be cool? Oh, this is a bad decision because I'm not going to be able to turn around, but I think showcasing these hands might be really fun, just kind of naturally. So remember Hand of Chimera, this is really sick. Oh, get out of here. Not super great. I think that one is my least favorite hand because you can't really defend yourself with it all too much. You have to like shoot at the ground and then work your way out, even though it is pretty darn cool. All of the hands do have the ability to kill zombies out of your way. I think even the melee is pretty good, right? No, it's not. Okay, never mind. Oh yes, this trap it just makes this all bubbly and hot, and so why did that not kill him? Why did that not kill him? What in the world? Maybe it needs to be closer? What? I've never seen that. And the super sprinters, I don't know if there's just less of them, but this does not feel like super sprintery, which I'm not complaining. This is actually pretty nice. It might be the end of the round. This is probably the end of the round, but now we have this Hand of Gaia, which we can kill that horde of zombies with. Oh, it's so good. So not only do you get the initial like ground pound, but you get the explosion of the ground pound afterwards. So I don't know. This is a really fun one for me. I really like this one. And boom, explosion. Oh, it's so sick. And we need to go pick up the Hand of Oranos again. and that's in the underground. So we'll use this portal in the amphitheater. Spawns us in right here next to our Pegasus strike. And just, I really wish I was making the content I am now back in Black Ops 4. Like, it would have been so much fun. Let's horde up the zombies now. This is going to be pretty difficult in such a tight area. Yeah, honestly, the super sprinters, I don't even know. Like I said, I might have killed all of them. Like, I don't feel like they're that bad, but we've got a horde of zombies here, and then we can use our hand to get rid of them. Look at that. And we're still not done with round 50. Okay. I think that just goes to oh my goodness, we need to kill that zombie right away. That Catalyst zombie. Whew, terrible, terrible news they are. No, get out of here, Catalyst. Get out of here. They make zombies super strong. Like, they hit you for a lot and they take a lot of damage. So we want to get those strong zombies out of here. And hopefully Luna's dropped a max ammo somewhere. Nope, not quite yet. I do like training down here. It's pretty chaotic, but it's also really fun. So now let's switch back to our regular weapon. Never mind, let's in plain sight. Oh boy. And I wanted to horde them all together and shoot them with my regular bullet weapon to kind of show ya. Oh, there goes my shield. All right, are we there? I think we're there. Okay, now let's shoot back at the horde. And yeah, so we're killing zombies. It's fun. Zombshell is more of a training perk, I think, than a Wonder Weapon camping perk, but I just thought it'd be fun to show off. And now I want to run through the acid trap. That one's gonna kill all the zombies, melt them all away. And it looks like we got one zombie left. And there we are, round 51, Ancient Evil, easily a top 5 map of all time. Unfortunately, not a lot of side quests, but as you can tell, it's got so much creativity and spectacle and just theming. It's definitely very special. And if you loved watching some Black Ops 4 gameplay, you might be interested in Dead of the Night. A little bit more controversial of a map, but also one of my favorites. If you're curious, be sure to check out this video and stay beautiful. Of course, I go down now.